everybody. This is your boy Food Junkie, just coming at you with a little video on my way to work. And you know how we do it on my way to work. We're live to talk about anything and everything, anybody and everybody. Y'all keep me company, and hopefully I keep you guys slightly entertained. Hope everyone's had a good week thus far. Hope everyone is doing well. Once again, it's your boy Food Junkie on my way to work. As I was getting ready for work, listening to some commentary and things of that nature, like I normally do. Like I said, this is like white noise for me and background noise while I'm doing things around the house or when I'm running errands and things of that nature. But I ran across some commentary. Ran across some commentary. What's up, baby? How you doing? I ran across some commentary, and I wanted to talk about it. Although I know this is going to cause uproar and me getting cussed out and me trying to be clowned, roasted, gagged, and dragged last night, I really don't care because it is what it is. I said this before, and I will always say this, and I always feel this. People on here can comment, critique, and talk about everyone else, but when their name is mentioned, they take it as an offense. This is not meant to be offensive. This is not meant to be whatever, but I'm just mentally, emotionally, spiritually preparing myself for the onslaught of beratement that I'm going to receive because I have an opinion that is different than others. You know, like I said, it's nothing personal. This is not an attack towards anyone. I don't have a problem with anyone. So when y'all go run tell this, make sure you tell the right story. Make sure they hear the whole situation. And it is what it's going to be. Well, I'm listening to Timothy Blaine's video. And he's talking about Twitch who unlived himself and the statement that Tyler Perry made about Tyler Perry wanting to unlive himself twice throughout his life when he was younger. And then once again, excuse me, Timothy correlated that to Tyler Perry being homosexual, or alluding to the fact that he's homosexual and he should talk about his homosexual feelings and experiences and things of that nature. But then people in the chat started dropping down, saying things, convoluted stories, mixing things up. And I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, like, I wish people would actually do some research or actually talk about what they know and things of that nature. Not saying Tim per se, but the whole chat experience is, I was just like, okay, this is interesting where this is going. You know what I'm saying? From one person committing suicide or unliving themselves based on whatever we don't know, to Tyler Perry showing some condolences and issuing condolences and some heartfelt things and giving you a little bit of his life. The first question I asked is, why is it that we want more from people than people are willing to give? If Tyler Perry is or is not whatever people say he is, or talk about what he is, he's going to give us what he wants to give us when he wants to give it to us. It's nobody's responsibility to try to make this man do whatever for whatever reason. But then someone mentioned that, oh, well, he came out on Oprah before she went off air. No, if you actually watch the episode, like I watched the episode, because I used to be an avid Oprah watcher, Tyler Perry admitted on Oprah that he was molested twice for like a period of time, from this age to that age. That's what he confessed on Oprah. That's what he looked at Oprah. He said that did cause some confusion in his life. Didn't say he was gay. He said he was molested by a family member from this age to that age. That is what he admitted on Oprah. He also admitted that it caused him some confusion in his life, as we have talked about. We had a discussion on here previously a couple of weeks ago involving Brian. You know what I'm saying? This is not talking about Brian either, but Brian admitted to being touched as a child, which caused him some confusion. Could be the reason why Brian thinks that homosexuality is wrong, because he knew that what happened to him was wrong. So the feelings that he have, I can see why he see that is wrong. Enough about Brian. But Tyler Perry, that's what he admitted on Oprah. He admitted to being touched. He admitted to having mixed feelings about it, not really, you know what I'm saying, understanding what was going on, was the same thing was not homosexuality growing up, or as a child, I should say, or as a young adult, whatever the case may be. So that could have been the reason why he wanted to commit, or, you know what I'm saying, unlive himself. because of the fact that he was touched. He was touched by someone that he didn't want to be touched by. It was wrong. He probably felt guilty. He probably felt that it was his fault. He probably felt that he did something to egg that on. Now, I'm not trying to be anyone's counselor or anyone's advocate, things of that nature, but listen to that commentary. I just wanted to say, before we start talking about certain things or talking about sensitive areas or what's not, we should be at least knowledgeable other than our own personal experiences with that situation. And one thing that I find kind of, I would say disturbing, but like, it's funny to me how we as people want people to have empathy, sympathy for us, but we don't have empathy and sympathy and compassion for others. Just like we can give commentary on other people, but when people give commentary on our commentary, it becomes an attack. And this is not an attack towards anyone. This is just me speaking my opinion. But as y'all know, my opinions always get me in trouble. Well, people think that my opinions get me in trouble because people don't like what I have to say. But I really don't. Understand? It's not for you to like, it's for me to speak my mind, just like it's for you to speak your mind. And it is what it is. And then the statement was made, well, no one cares, it's not important anymore. This is 2022. That's what people always say. Well, come on out, it's 2022. No one cares. If no one cares, why is it that the conversation is being had? If no one cares about who's gay, who's not gay, who's bi, who's tri, who's trans, who's this, who's that, whatever. If those conversations are so obsolete in 2022, why is it that it's still a big issue among certain communities, among certain people? Just because some of us are comfortable with who we are, comfortable with our sexuality or our non-sexuality or our bisexuality or homosexuality, whatever the case it may be, our transness or things of that nature. Just because some are comfortable with that doesn't mean everyone is comfortable with that. And we need to learn to start meeting people where they are. You know what I'm saying? Meeting people where they are. And accepting what people want to give you. We can't push people to give us more than what they're willing to give. More than what they're comfortable of giving. We can't make it act as though we are the answer to every problem in this world. Giving an opinion is one thing, but telling someone that they need to come out or misinforming information was not put out misinformation, whatever, is one of the problems why people keep it to themselves. Using an example of someone like a Walter Lee Hampton, who is a self-loathing, self-hating gay black man, a self-deprecating gay black man, an example. Because if you're going to tell the story between like Walter Lee and a Tyler Perry, like I said, I've been on these streets in these conversations as a listener for a while. The conversation between a Walter Lee Hampton and a Tyler Perry is, yes, Walter Lee Hampton tried to out Tyler Perry. But the T to that matter is the whole piece de resistance of that is Walter Hampton using his mouth, talking too much, got his face sliced up. He said he got his face sliced up because he outed Tyler Perry. I'd like to say that Tyler Perry sent some goons to him to beat his ass and to slice his face up. Because if y'all remember, Walter Lee Hampton years ago, this is before the quote-unquote beef sector was around, was on camera with a bandage on his face because he got his face sliced up for talking too much shit. And he blamed, tried to accuse Tyler Perry. That's why all those videos about Tyler Perry being gay in connection with Walter Lee Hampton. You know what I'm saying? Got so many views and things of that nature. And you can still see the scar on Walter Lee Hampton's face now. It goes from I think his mouth all the way, or his cheek, all the way up to like his temple. That's like says, "What's up, baby? How y'all doing over here?" Y'all, sorry, I'm driving, so y'all know I can't see or watch the comments because people love this. I'm trying to make a joke where they themselves been in car accidents. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's the T on the Walter Lee Hampton and Tyler Perry situation. So if we're going to use a Walter Lee Hampton to say, well, he said this about Tyler Perry, let's talk about what it really was. It was a clout chase. Tyler Perry was an up-and-coming playwright, director, actor, whatever it was, and that's what it was. And also it was mentioned that there's another black gay comedian that Tyler Perry stole the character Medea from. That character is named Miss Sophia. We all heard Miss Sophia before. Miss Sophia is T.S. Madison's friend. She's part of the Queen's Supreme Court with Funky Dineva, T.S. Madison, and Miss Sophia. Miss Sophia's real name is Joe. Miss Sophia, or I should say Miss Sophia, aka Joe, has made claims that Tyler Perry stole the character Medea from him. There are a lot of similarities between a Miss Sophia and a Medea. Some of the similarities is Miss Sophia is known to carry a purse with a gun in it. She used to bring that gun to her shows when she would be the MC to these shows at these gay clubs, such as the Marquette, such as 702, such as a lot of gay clubs here in Atlanta. So I told you guys, Atlanta is a very small place, and in certain circles, you run into certain people. Anyway, back to the situation at hand. So some of the similarities between the Miss Sophia character and the Medea character is Joe is considered a larger black man. The character Miss Sophia is like someone's grandma, someone's situation like that, someone's crazy ass auntie, such as Medea. Walk around in a lot of house dresses and things of that nature. The drag isn't, very clean when she was on stage as Miss Sophia. Doing that character back in the early 2000s, late 1990s. Walked around with a purse with a gun in it. Didn't want to touch her purse, didn't want to leave her purse backstage because she said they steal. But I've heard a lot of comedians use that bit. Oh, I ain't gonna leave my purse on backstage. Y'all bitches steal. Several popular comedians use that line as part of the punchline, part of the joke. Excuse me. But we can't, if we're going to talk about certain things, and this is not taking up for Tyler Perry, this is not putting down anyone. It's just saying that we need to talk about topics and subjects with some type of, information at our disposal besides just the basic. And all the stuff that I'm saying is very easy to look up, to research, if we're going to put these people's names in conversations that, is something crucial. Like I said, this is nothing against anyone or protecting anyone. Like last time, when I said something about bad information last time, I got cussed out. It became a beef for them. It's not a beef situation. This is just me, my opinion, my commentary on your commentary, like we all do with each other. But once again, misinformation is dangerous. Not having the facts, not having a foundation of stability or truth is dangerous. No one knows what Tyler Perry does unless you want to do it with Tyler Perry. That's male or female. No one cares. Well, sorry, let me rephrase that. I don't care what Tyler Perry does as long as he entertains me. And if I don't find something he does entertaining, he's not worth talking about. But he said years ago that he was molested as a young child. He said years ago that that's why he wanted to unalive himself when he was younger, because it was confusing for him. Now, opposed to having sympathy and empathy for the fact that this man was admitted to being molested, and we know how many black males are molested in this country. Well, we don't know how many black males are molested in this country, because when you tell someone that you're molested, be it by a male or a female, then you still go around with that stigma on you. And everyone knows the body reacts, especially the male body reacts, especially when you're a young man. Your body reacts to stimulation, be it if it's wanted or unwanted. So that could be the reason why he wanted to unalive himself, because his body reacted to being touched, although he knew it was wrong, although he knew it wasn't right. That is why a lot of black men don't talk about their sexual abuse, because it then becomes, oh yeah, you're gay, or, well, now I'm questioning you. Yeah, and it's like, we need to definitely be careful about the commentary that we give, or not, you know what I'm saying? But I think that it should be something that is done with a little bit more reverence. I think it should be done with a little bit more research into the subject matter, opposed to just turning on your camera and start talking about stuff and then talking out of turn about stuff. Now, this isn't about defending if he is or if he isn't, whatever you think he is. This is about making sure that when you're coming with commentary, that there be something based in facts. I'm just saying, because it makes no sense to me that you're mentioning several situations, but you're not talking about the situation with any type of knowledge or understanding or any type of research. You can easily research Tyler Perry on Oprah. He talked about that. He talked about being molested. He talked about how it made him feel, how he did question. As a young person, you would question yourself if you was touched by someone of the same sex and you didn't feel that way, but yet your body reacted to the stimulant. Mention Walter Lee Hampton. Understand, don't just look at that one video. I was there when the videos was being made. I was there watching the commentary when it was being talked about by Walter Lee Hampton, when he went on camera with that bandage on his face. I was there then. I was there when he said how he got jumped by 5 people and they sliced his face because he, quote unquote, outed Tyler Perry. See, there's so many things going on, but yet, opposed to anyone doing some real research or correcting behavior, or saying, well, that's not quite accurate. This is the actual true story behind what you just said, what you just mentioned. Because, once again, like I said, not everyone wants to be corrected. And like I said, y'all can hear my tone, y'all can hear the words. I'm not trying to drag anyone, I'm not trying to roast anyone, I'm not trying to gag anyone. I'm just saying the information that you said could have been a little bit more accurate. There could have been some nuances and some context to the content that you're giving. But just saying Walter Lee Hampton said it as if Walter Lee Hampton's mouth is the Bible, I don't understand that. Because didn't you start your YouTube journey off by questioning and arguing and going or trying to go back and forth with him? I'm just saying. But now all of a sudden his mouth is the Bible when it comes to Tyler Perry. I'm just saying, y'all. Like I said, I've been here, like I said, just because I'm not in here in these streets arguing, fussing, and fighting every day all day long was not, doesn't mean I wasn't here when a lot of shit done went down. A lot of people came on these cameras talking about what they talked about and how their commentary changed from when, what the fuck is going on here? From when they first came up on here. Like I said, I already know I'm be cussed out. I'm be called all kind of names. It's going to be trying to be roasting and gagging and dragging. I don't do all that. I don't beef. Like I didn't do it last time. I say what I need to say and I move the hell on. But this is not that type of situation. I'm not trying to argue, fuss, and fight with anyone. I'm saying, please be mindful about what you put out here. There are people who take your word as the Bible, as facts and truth, because you talk with as if you have the authority to do so. So be mindful about what you put out here, because you don't want to disparage people's names. You don't want to talk about some things that, and I have any type of knowledge or information, factual knowledge or information about it, because it's dangerous on all parts. And people love to say, well, who cares? It's 2022. But clearly, either he's not, or even if he is, he's not out here trying to wave a flag. Everyone's job is not to wave a flag. Everyone's job is not to do that. His job is to entertain. He's not a preacher. And nothing I want to talk about. He's not a preacher. He is an entertainer. He found his niche. His niche is the black chitlin circuit. That was his niche. That's how Tyler Perry got his start. Just so happened, you know what I'm saying, the church crowd is the chitlin circuit. It is. Because a lot of his plays was performed in church, because he couldn't afford to do it elsewhere, anywhere else. A lot of the venues he actually performed in when he first started off was church stages and things of that nature. Not because he was this devout religious individual. It's because that was the only place that he could afford. That was the crowds that was coming to his shows. Is that black woman church crowd. So to ask him to speak to his people as if he's some preacher or something like that, no, he's an entertainer. He's a writer, he's a director, he's an actor, he's a producer, he's an entertainer. He's not a pastor. He's not T.D. Jakes, he's not Creflo Dollar, he's not Jamal Bryant. They have churches, they have congregations. He don't have a congregation. He's not a pastor, he's not a preacher. Just because people that support him is the black church crowd, or just like the people that supported him at the beginning was the black church crowd, does not make him someone they listen to on that level. Why do we always expect everyone to be everything to everybody? Why can't he just stay in his lane as an entertainer? And if he's met someone and he befriended someone and the person invited themselves, he's going to come out here and give his condolences and let you know a little bit about him again. But this story is not new. I've always known that Tyler Perry tried to commit suicide because he said it on Oprah. This isn't the first time he mentioned the story. But just because it's relevant and prevalent, because someone like he knew unlived themselves, he said again. I told y'all when I was younger, I tried to unlive myself. It wasn't because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to be gay. It was because I was being selfish. When you find me, you're going to be in trauma. So I tried to, it was selfish of me. It was. You know? Don't feel sorry for me. Don't come from Argentina. It is what it was. I was being selfish. Oh, you don't like me, or da-da-da. That's why I gave you all a little bit of story yesterday, was not. You know what I'm saying? But I told y'all this before. It's not nothing new. Mine was being selfish. Okay, this what you doing? Guess what? When you find the body, it's gonna be your fault. So I'm gonna write a note making sure that you know that it's because of you. And I realized, what the fuck am I doing? No. I'm too blessed. But that's when I was what? Like I said, between the ages of 11 and 13. I'm just saying. So we can't ask people to tell their stories, but when they tell their stories, we want more than what they're willing to give. When they tell their story, we're trying to pull more from them or get more from them than they're willing to give, opposed to just accepting what they're willing to offer us. What you think the story is irrelevant. What you think you need in order for people to feel like they've been helped is irrelevant. It's what I'm willing to give you. It's what I'm willing to, you know what I'm saying, tell you. Now, it's up to us to either accept that and make good for whatever we need to make good from it or not. But it's kind of irresponsible for us to expect more from people than they're willing to give, telling them, demanding of them something more than they're willing to give, or more than what they offered us. I'm just saying, y'all, like, this place is crazy to me. Like, I don't understand it. It really is crazy to me. Because we're acting as though people owe us something. Tyler Perry don't owe us anything publicly. If he knew Twitch's family or knew Twitch personally, he could have just reached out to his family on a private level, on a private thing. But no, what he did was he came out publicly and let you guys know it gets better. Whoever you are, for whatever you're going through, it gets better. If you have love around you, surrounding you, well, it's not. It gets better. If you don't have it, well, it's not. Seek help, because it gets better. You don't have to go through this alone. That's what the message I got from his condolences was. I didn't think, come out the closet. Tell us why you really wanted to get off yourself or unalive yourself. That's not what I got from it. I got from it, okay, it gets better. You're not the only one. And to have someone like a Tyler Perry, a black man who came from nothing, who went through mental, physical, sexual abuse as a child, to grow up, to be successful in the eyes of many, that's all the reason why you should come out and say, yes, I once had those thoughts. I once felt that way. But it gets better. Look at me now. You too can be this. You too can uplift yourself. You too can make it out of that dark place. You are not alone. See, that's the message I got from it. The message I got from his condolences and his story was, you are not alone. I too am one of you. For whatever reason why you feel that you can't go further, you can't make it another day, it gets better. Look at me. Look at my story. All the things that I've given you over these past several decades of me being in the public eye. All the stories that I've given you. Not just this one right here, but the times that I was with Oprah, befriended Oprah, things of that nature was not. All the stories I've given you. Don't pick out what works for your narrative. Listen to the complete story. Yes, I was a child living in poverty. Yes, I was a child that was touched unwarrantedly. Yes, I was a child questioning. You know what I'm saying? Was it my fault? What did I do wrong? So maybe that's the reason why I wanted to unalive myself. Maybe that's the reason why I wanted to, end it all. But thank God I didn't do it, because look at me now. Happy, successful. Nothing to do with my sexuality. It has to do with the fact that I'm living out my dream. I have my dream job, my dream career, my dream company, my dream finances, and I guess my dream family. You know what I'm saying? Things might not be happy every day, but at this moment, at this time I'm coming at you, it's not, I'm happy. I'm comfortable. I know that I'm blessed. And when I go to a dark place, I look at all the blessings and stuff that I have that I wouldn't have if I would have unalived myself. That's what I got from it. That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm different. We're all different. I'm not expecting people to get what I got from it, but I am expecting people to come out here and be responsible with their commentary, responsible with a little bit of research. You know what I'm saying? Understanding, like if you're a fan of someone's, if you're an avid watcher of someone's, those things should be something that's common knowledge, because I didn't have to do any research about Joe, Miss Sophia, the Walter Lee Hampton situation, the touching of Tyler Perry and his previous suicide attempts. All those things I know because I am a fan. I've watched him for years. I've seen him on Oprah. If I wasn't his fan, I was Oprah's fan. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely have to be mindful of our commentary. We definitely have to be mindful about what we do and what we say and how we present certain things. Because misinformation is definitely dangerous. It really, truly is. You know? But, you know, y'all, I'm taking a little longer because this traffic is crazy. If y'all can see this traffic, I don't know if there's an accident or something going on. The sun is beaming down. You know that when the sun's beaming down, like, you gotta be very careful. You know what I'm saying? It's that bright light that's shining down. You know what I'm saying? And there's no shade really. I'm gonna do some shade right now so I can see a little bit better. But yeah, the glare is, whew, the glare was crazy. It's gonna be crazy again in a second. The glare is crazy. But yeah, I just want to come to you guys and say that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I mean, am I wrong? I don't think I am. Am I expecting to be addressed because I have a different opinion? People feel like they were attacked? Well, you know, that's not what I did. That's not my purpose. But you know, I'm expecting it because that's what happened last time. I gave my opinion, and they say, you know, I guess we're beefing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying something that didn't sound right to me that was wrong. You know, but you know what I'm saying? People on here to me is fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not better than anyone. I'm just different. I have a different way of thinking. I have a different way of comprehending things. I have a different logical aspect to life. You know, my life is not always doom and gloom. My life is not always everyone's attacking me. Everyone's against me. So let me get you before you get me. While I have a street in front of me. Oh shit. I had the heat on, y'all. And I have on, you know, my sweater, my scarf, and a hat, and a jacket. It's getting hot up in here. Toasty. I don't live my life by I'm gonna get you before you get me type of mentality. Now once you get me, I'm gonna defend myself now. But I don't think everything that is said about me, everything that's said to me is meant for my detriment. I do like to give, you know what I'm saying, an even keeled voice to stuff that I think is not correct. And give you a little bit of background, a little bit of history, and give you something to actually research yourself and look up. Now look up the videos by Walter Lee Hampton, voicing Tyler Perry. Not only just the Audi aspect of him accusing Tyler Perry of attacking him. Look up the video of, you know, Tyler Perry on Oprah. See the conversations they had. Y'all remember what Oprah used to give? And then also, I'm trying to, I don't know, this is my interpretation, using the Boondocks clip of the Ma Dukes Boondocks clip was not kind of also as a reference point, as in, well, it must be true because it was on Boondocks. Come on now, no. Y'all know what Boondocks give. Y'all know what Boondocks give. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that we have seen, nothing that we do, nothing that we voice is the Bible. So therefore, take everything with a grain of salt. Take everything that you hear, everything that you say, everything that people watch with a grain of salt. Use your critical thinking skills. Be logical in this. This is a comedy. This is a cartoon. This is not a documentary of Tyler Perry's life and his Medea character. It was them picking, poking, and making fun of what they think is going on. Doesn't make it true. Also doesn't make it false. But to talk about it as if it is the Bible, as if it is a documentary on Tyler Perry's life, like he gave them an inside scoop of what his mindset was when he created the character, or how the character was created. It was not, no, come on now. We have to think every once in a while, you guys. We have to act like we are adults and practice the art of adulting, you know? We can't say, oh, this happened here, so therefore it must be true. Or they said this here, so it must be true. Come on now. If people believe everything they say about us, oh, Jesus, the Son, Jesus, I can't even see. Yo, I'll tell y'all something later on down the line, but, you know, not right now. I'll tell you something down the line, but not right now. But yeah, we have to be very mindful about what we do, y'all. We have to be very mindful about how we do things, what we say. Like many people, here this entertainment was not. We say we're entertainment news and we're just giving a tea and doing commentary, but yet we still gotta be responsible about what we put out there. How we put it out there, we gotta be responsible for that. We're responsible for our own work. We're responsible for what we do. I'm just saying, y'all. Yeah, that. I mean, it didn't bother me, but like when I heard it, I'm like, okay, well, are we gonna give context to what's going on? Are we gonna give context to what we say, or are we just putting words out there and then people roll with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely need to be very mindful about things like that. Like, we just can't put stuff out there where everybody like, oh well, he's rich or he's a celebrity, so therefore that's what he get. And let's bring it back to us here on YouTube in the beef sector. What did I say a couple days ago? You want to be a celebrity, right? You want to be popping, right? You want to have clout, right? Well, part of the payment of being popular, being a celebrity, having clout, is that when you go out your door, you may be seen. Just like Tyler Perry is popping as a producer, actor, director, billionaire. People are going to talk about him. The only difference is he's at a much larger financial scale than we are. But we're no different. When you put yourself out there, things may happen. People may say things about you, true or untrue. People may talk about you factual or not factual. People may take a picture of you. People may, you know what I'm saying, take a video of you. Same difference. I don't see how people don't see the similarities, see the parallels. I don't understand it, y'all. But, once again, I'm different. I don't have this, oh, I'm special mentality. I can do it to you, but you can't do it to me. Even as a smaller scale as we are, we're still someone's celebrity. We're still someone's entertainment. Y'all call these shows, right? Well, who are part of shows? Actors, entertainers, comedians, right? And what are actors, entertainers, and comedians? Celebrities, right? On some level, even if you're a Z-list celebrity, you're a celebrity nonetheless, which means people can talk about you. No one's special. No one is special. I'm not special. You're not special. We're not special. If we can talk about Tyler Perry and his condolences going to, he come out as being gay and talk to the people, we can sure take a picture of someone coming out of a restaurant with a bag of food. Or am I wrong? I'm just saying. Make it make sense. But like I said, I didn't want to, because this is not an argument. This is not me trying to clout chase or try to be irate with people or not. But I'm just saying, please let's be mindful about what we put out there in our commentary. Because there's 4 or 5 incidents where it's not that you could have easily researched and came at it with a different angle. It's not Tyler Perry's job to come out here and speak to the homosexual community if he's not part of the homosexual community, regardless of what we think. It's not his job to prevent homosexual people, young adults, from killing themselves. That's not his job. If he doesn't identify that, his job is to make sure that no one offs themselves. What's up, baby? How you doing? It's his job to make sure that no one offs themselves. It's his job to make sure that everyone feels like they are important. You know what I'm saying? What have you done? And I'm saying you as a whole, what have you done to ensure whatever community that you are a part of, know that it's okay? Be mindful. Be mindful, because those are the questions that I ask people. Where you're expecting people a celebrity to be the voice of reason, knowing that Hollywood is Babylon anyway. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood is full of debauchery and craziness. Why would you expect one of them to help you out or do for you? Anyway, y'all, that's just my little spiel for the day on my way to work. This your boy Food Junkie. Hey, Britt girl, how you doing, sweetheart? I don't watch everybody. To answer your question, sweetie, I don't watch everybody. There's one person I don't watch, and I don't address everybody either. But thank you very much. I appreciate that for telling me. I don't care. How can someone who look like sound like they're on a respirator say anything about me and who don't show themselves? Let me know when a person shows themselves. Let me know when a person comes on camera. Like this. When you come on camera like this, then you let me know what the person said about me. Until then, I don't care. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You see how that is? See how that works? I don't care. Y'all want me to sit here and argue with these people who ain't nobody to me? Take you and your coffee money, your Danish money, and go on somewhere else. Address someone else, baby, because I don't care about you. But yeah, y'all, this your boy Food Junkie. I'm at work. Like I said, be mindful about the conversations that we have about people, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you talk about people who unlive themselves, why would you want them to be forced to do something that they don't want to do? Could that be the reason why someone unlive themselves? Because they feel like society is pressuring them to do more and take more from them that they're willing to give? People aren't logical on here. People don't think on here. And that what kind of pisses me off a little bit. But anyway, you guys, like the video on the way out, please. Once again, it's your boy Food Junkie, and I will talk to you crazy kids later. Love you, but as always, it's not important that I love you. It's important that you love yourself, you love someone else, you respect yourself, and you definitely respect someone else. Until next time, once again, it's your boy Food Junkie, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.